Well, good morning for today. We're at Boots Off, and I wanted to show you some of the lights that are on down here. Actually, I'm afraid some of them have already gone off, but kind of a neat place. They've got everything lit up with lights, and there's their bathrooms, their bunkhouse is up here. I'm sure Hawkeye's probably just now waking up if he's moving at all. But anyway, it was a great place to stay. I slept incredibly well last night. Oh, there's some fairy lights right over there. I don't know that I ever showed you inside the bunkhouse. I'm going to do that now. Anyway, I slept really well. I was very nervous because the bunks are kind of narrow, but it was the best mattresses that we've had yet. So you get a little cubicle like this. Here's mine. You can sort of see the mattress is only a pillow wide. It's not a full-size twin. Charging station up there. Place to sit down and gear up right there. It's a really neat little place. I'm glad we stayed here. I was almost not going to stay in the bunkhouse, but figured I'd let my leg rest, and that was a good thing. So I'm going to get that wrapped up. We'll get in and get some breakfast this morning, and we'll get on our way. We'll check with you on up in the day. Okay, that's fine. All right, so we're packing up. This is, I think I showed you this. We have had a great time here at Boots Off, and we're going to head on up the trail. Hopefully my ankle or my leg will feel good. I've got it wrapped. I've talked to a friend who's a doctor, and his wife who's a MP, and they said go ahead and try it and call us if it doesn't work out. So we're going to head up the road, and we'll see you soon. Well, we just crossed US 321, and this is the recreation area right here at Watauga Lake, and I don't think you can see the dam, but it's over that way. We'll cross it in a little while. And we have geese this morning. We're looking for white blazes. There they are right over there. When we were here before, there was a lot of rerouting because of the flooding of the lake. I was in on the geese because I like the geese. But I don't know if that's the case anymore. There used to be a shelter over here that was closed permanently for a while, and maybe it's not anymore. Maybe it's been taken down. I don't know. They had bear issues there. But anyway, we're going to be walking around the lake and coming up. I don't know that we go on top of that. We'll cross the dam. Probably we'll be on top of that by the end of the day. And we're going to try for, I think it's about 16 miles today to Iron Mountain Shelter. So we'll see how things go. Well, so far this morning, we're just kind of walking around the edge of the lake. There's a little bit of island out there in the middle. And I think we'll keep doing this for a little while. Eventually, we'll cross Watauga Dam, and we'll go uphill from there. And our trail terrain's uphill today, but it's not insanely steep, I hope. I don't think like yesterday. I think it's kind of up a little bit gradual, and just an overall uphill trend. So hopefully the hiking won't be too bad. Well, dam. Okay, I said it when I was coming into Fontana Dam, and it was funny then, but it's probably not funny twice. So this is Watauga Dam. It holds back Watauga Lake right here. We've been just kind of edging along up and down along the edge of the lake, and we'll be across that here in the next little bit, and we'll be going up and out that way at some point later on today. But I wanted to show you this. It's really a beautiful lake. Not a whole lot of traffic on it, but it's pretty early in the year for that too. I think I remember seeing some motorboats and things like that out there when we were here before, but it was a month later, I would imagine. So we're making really good time relative to what we did in 2019, and we are edging our way day by day closer to Damascus. We'll probably take a day off there and let my leg rest up. I need to get it elevated. I need to ice it, and lots of stuff like that. It's not bothering me tremendously. I was concerned this morning because when I woke up, my ankle was swollen, but I think the reasoning behind that was I slept with the ace bandage on, and the ace bandage was above my ankle and then coming up my shin. So my fear is that some of the swelling and such fluids that caused that maybe got trapped below the ace bandage. So I retaped it, rewrapped it this morning. Caught my ankle and my heel in the wraps, and hopefully that'll force some of the swelling up and back into the system, and it will abate. Got vitamin I on board, and actually have talked to a couple of medical professional friends of mine that, bless their hearts, thank you so much, guys, for all that you've done. They sent us a Trail Magic box before we left the house, and that has been a godsend, and we appreciate their support. They're watching the videos every day, so thanks, guys. We appreciate you. Hope I don't have to call you back in the next day or so, but we appreciate your willingness to give us some advice and maybe even come out if need be, since we're still kind of close to home, relatively speaking. It's kind of nice to know people around. So anyway, we're going to head on up the trail, and we'll touch base with you when we get down to the dam, if not before. We've made our way over to Watauga Dam, Appalachian Trail, Wilbur Dam Road. And this is the scene on the backside. This is the part that I think is more impressive, is this area over here that I'm assuming they've quarried that. I don't think it just fell off, but maybe so. There's roads down there, so I wonder if this is a quarry area. And then, gosh, look at this back down here. I'll walk up the trail so you can see a little better. The trail is actually this road going across the dam right now, and it drops off, gosh, 100 or 200 feet right here down into this area below. Absolutely gorgeous. Wouldn't want to be driving up and down it, but somebody has been. So our trail goes on across, and we'll be leaving out this way somewhere in a little bit. I think we go up a ways and then we turn left, so I'm assuming we're headed that way. I'll let you know. Well, we're continuing to walk around Watauga Lake. There's a view of the lake proper, and if we look back over this way, just here in the middle, I believe that's the dam, and we're making good time this morning. Well, we just crossed the road, and we are now in the Big Laurel Branch Wilderness, and we're about 4.5 miles in. Just messaged Beth, my leg is doing okay. It's definitely there, but we're trending uphill, and that doesn't hurt so much. So we're gonna press on. That road crossing was our last out until tomorrow, but we're 4.5 miles in under 2 hours, so I think we're gonna be okay. I don't expect the trail to get a lot worse than what we've seen so far today, so we should be good. Well, we're still out here going up and down. Another view of the lake out here to the side. We got just a beautiful day today. It's not as warm. I put on my long sleeve shirt, but I probably could have gone with my short. But anyway, thought I'd share this with you. While we've got views, we'll take pictures of them. Well, lunch today was at Van Deventer Shelter. This is a place that we stayed in 2019. I'll turn around and show you the shelter in a minute. But the remarkable thing, two things. One is this incredible view of the end of Watauga Lake back here, and the area down below. That's one notable thing. Beautiful rocks that you can climb on up here if you're brave and stupid. I'm not. But the other notable thing is, for this shelter, the water source is like 0.4 miles down, way down in a valley. So you don't want to come here and stay unless you bring water in. And if you bring water in, then you've carried it for several miles as well. So not an ideal place to stay for the water situation, but for the views, it's just absolutely incredible. I'll go around and show you the front of the shelter, and we're going to hike on. All right, so this is the other side of the shelter. Like I said, we stayed here before, but we're not staying tonight. We've got about 6.7 or 6.8 miles on to Iron Mountain Shelter. The trail is going to trend uphill, but we've done 3,000 feet of climbing, and there's a little under 2,000 feet of climb left, so hopefully the trail will be reasonably gentle. I'll be truthful, my leg is hurting a little bit today. I tripped it over a root earlier and extended that foot out, and when I extend my foot out, it kind of catches and hurts a little bit, but not be ongoing. And I just got some more ibuprofen, and I'll have hopefully somebody out to look at it the next day or so, or I'll get to a dock in Damascus and just see what's going on with it and see if I need to take a rest or what's going on. But I'll keep you informed about it. Not stopping my hike right now, and it's not something that's going to end a hike. It may put me up for a day or two just to rest it and elevate it, but we'll play that game as we get along. Well, more view here on the trail. We're walking away from Watauga Lake, and now we've got view of some of the other parts of the lake out this way, and then I guess farmland out this way. But beautiful day today. It's not been too warm. The fact of the matter is, I think there's a cold front coming through. I think it's supposed to be below freezing. If not tonight, then definitely tomorrow night, down in the 20s even. But we'll do what we can do to get on up the trail. Well, we've come to a little low spot right here in the trail. It's a campsite, and the only water before here in the shelter. So Hawkeye's going to peel off and run get some water. I'm kind of just sitting down and chilling a little bit, and we've got about 3 miles, I think, on up to our camping area. The trail this afternoon's not been too bad, up, down, and it's going to continue doing the same thing. So I'm hoping we can make it an hour, hour and a half at the most. It is 3:30 now, so I had figured 5 o'clock, and that's probably going to be about right, just depending on how quickly we can move. My shin is still bothering me some, and I've mentioned that, and don't fret over that. I've been in contact with some friends who are, doctors and nurse practitioner, and they will advise me. I'll be in touch with them tonight, and got a friend coming out tomorrow to do trail magic, so if things are not good, we can get off the trail and hop into Damascus for a day or two and rehab. So we're going to play it by ear, just one step at a time, and I covet your prayers, and of course by the time you see this, everything will be done and over with, because the videos are quite a few days behind. But anyway, just letting you know what's going on. It's trying to be real. I've heard several folks that I've met along the trail that have appreciated me just being kind of honest and saying, well, this is what's going on the trail today, and right now my leg hurts like a son of a gun. But I'm not limping on it at the moment. As long as I'm up and moving, I'm stopped right now, so it'll probably be sore when I get up for a few minutes, but I'll get a few steps under me and it'll be good, and we'll get on into the shelter area, and I will be glad to sit down and rest it tonight. And we don't have far to go out if we need to go tomorrow. We've got a possible pickup in 4 miles and possible in 11. Don't even know that we're going to get picked up. We're at least going to have some good food and some camaraderie with a good friend. So we'll play it by ear, and I'll keep you posted on how things go.